Hey everyone, welcome back. And yes, you read the title correctly. I'm a vegan now. Temporary, permanently, probably temporary. But basically, the thing is everything for science. If you are not much into all the nutrition and what you can find on YouTube and other social media, there is basically like this whole war. One camp that is claiming that animal protein is causing inflammation and makes you sick and live shorter and so on. And from the other hand, quite opposite. You have those people that do claim that only full protein that allows you to build muscle and survive and don't die because you are anemic are animal sources of protein. And without animal sources of protein, you will feel bad and your health will degrade. Who's right? It's tough to answer just based on YouTube videos. It seems like based on my research so far, the people from vegan camp have representation in 80 plus category, I mean 80 plus years old, while animal camp representation does not. At least I cannot find it. If you can, definitely let me know where they are. So I took it to myself to investigate if there is actually any benefit. Will I feel better eating only plant sources? Or will I feel worse? Will my strength improve or drop? Will my weight change or not? And so far I'm week in, so I'm week in, and my observation so far, it's really freaking difficult to give up on dairy, on milk products. Wow, that's something. I'm trying those plant substitutes. It's not the same. It works great in some case scenario. It doesn't really work very well in other. So that's the toughest. From everything, milk is definitely number one, the toughest thing to do. Meat, not a big deal for me. I can absolutely live without meat. Eggs are kind of like, sometimes I'll feel lack of eggs, but not too bad. Milk is the one, crazy hard. So another observation is I'm not limiting my calorie intake, like I still count them for science. I do not limit them. So what I did notice, definitely my appetite is higher on this diet, and I overall eat more calories, over 3,000 on average daily, which is like increase in about 10, maybe 20% compared to my previous calorie intake. The amount of fat I eat is way lower, much lower. It's mainly carbohydrate. If you look on the graphs, I will show you later when I finish this experiment. Protein definitely lower than it used to be, not by crazy amount. It's still over, like if you calculate it, it's over 1 gram per kilogram of my body mass, then like half a gram per pound, something like that. That's the protein intake that end up being here. So not like super low or anything like that. Carbohydrate intake really high, but I like that. I like to eat sweet stuff, so I'm good with it. And of course, I'm not talking about eating sugar, I'm talking about fruits. Hello. So my first observation, first week in, I don't feel like a drastic changes. If anything is about to happen, I guess I will see. So far, my energy, everything like that is good. The only problem is lack of milk. Everything else seems to be fine. I can absolutely give up on every other stuff. I crave milk, but I know this experiment to be actually telling us anything, it needs to be longer, so I cannot just do 1 week and give up. I need to carry on, and I need to see, will my weight go actually up? Will I get a little bit fatter because I eat more? So I generally eat more, but so far, first week, weight didn't really change, so there is no visible change in my weight after first week. If we talk about volume of food, that definitely increased a lot, because like eggs, milk, those are calorie dense sources, And plants, when you replace it with plants, way less calorie dense. Even if I compare soy milk to regular milk, that's like, soy milk is like half the calories of regular milk. And of course there's no eggs, so there's no high calorie eggs. So I will have some canned beans instead or something like that. No butter either, so yeah, butter is super calorie dense. And no, I am not using plant oils. You probably know that I don't like them. I don't like how they are produced and what they do, like poor in nutrients, like basically no nutrients, very calorie dense. So that's the worst food I could add. So I'm not adding plant oils, no plant oils. So that's why the fat content is very low. If I have any, that's from nuts, but as well, nuts in my diet are limited, as I don't want to go overboard. As you know how nuts are. They are really good if you want to gain weight. That's from my experience so far without being on vegan diet. So yeah, I don't want to investigate that. I know what nuts in excess can do, so no food like that. Mostly whole plant foods. So now you know what I will be doing. Let me know what you think. You love it? You hate it? Which camp do you represent? If either one of those. Animal protein versus plant food, no animal protein. Which camp is yours? Regardless if you love what I'm doing or you hate what I'm doing, let me know. I would love to hear it. Either way. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching and see you in the next one.